Hi, and welcome to an episode of Anything But Authentic, where I make crazy fusion food that is anything but authentic. On today's episode, I'll be making boba with fish sauce. If you're not familiar, boba is a tapioca pearls typically consumed with sweet drinks like milk tea, smoothie, and anything in between. Nowadays, there are many different types of boba, with the most popular ones being black boba, crystal boba, and popping boba. Today, I'll be making this recipe with black boba, aka the OG boba. It is made from tapioca starch, is super chewy, and is similar to a Vietnamese dish called bánh bột lọc, which is the inspiration for this recipe. Bánh bột lọc is a Vietnamese appetizer from Hue, the central region of Vietnam. It is a clear tapioca dumpling filled with shrimp and pork belly, typically eaten with a light and sweetened fish sauce. And with that, let's get started. Let's start with making the ground garlic shrimp topping. Simply chop up 2 cloves of garlic into fine pieces. Then, you need to deshell and devein a half a pound of shrimp, making sure to keep the meaty part of the head attached. Then we'll heat up a pan with 2 teaspoons of oil on high heat. Once the oil is heated, add the chopped garlic, mixing them around for about 2 minutes or until they turn golden brown. Then, add the shrimp into the pan, stir-frying them for around 2 to 3 minutes. Once the shrimp is cooked, let it cool down for about 10 minutes and then add them to a food processor, grinding them finely. Once everything is grounded, return the ground shrimp back to the pan, stir-frying them until the shrimp is dry. This should take about 5 to 10 minutes. Once that's done, set it aside. Now it's time for the fish sauce. Start by heating up a small pot on high with around 2/3 of a cup of water. Once the water is boiled, add the shrimp shells and let it cook for about 10 minutes. Once it's cooked, strain the mixture and discard the shell. Take 1/3 of a cup of the boiled shrimp water and mix it with 6 teaspoons of sugar. When all the sugar dissolves, add in 5 teaspoons of fish sauce, 1 teaspoon of lime juice, and 1 teaspoon of chili sauce. Give it a little mix, and once everything is well combined, set it aside and let it cool down in the fridge. Let's move on to making the boba. It's best to follow the instructions attached to the packet of your dry boba. For this recipe, use around 1 cup of dried boba. Then, you're going to heat up a full pot of water. When the water starts boiling, add all the boba in and give it a little stir. Once all the boba floats to the surface, cover the pot and cook on medium heat for 5 to 8 minutes. Afterwards, turn off the heat and let it simmer for another 5 to 8 minutes. Once it's done, drain it and place it into a bowl of ice water for extra chewiness. Now on to making the scallion oil. First, chop up 5 stalks of scallions. Then, add 5 tablespoons of oil into a pan and bring the heat to high. When the oil starts to boil, add the scallions and a pinch of salt before taking it off the heat. Finally, assemble everything together. Start with a couple of tablespoons of boba, then a little bit of ground garlic shrimp, a dash of scallion oil, and top it off with a bit of fried shallots. Then drench it with a couple of tablespoons of the delicious fish sauce you just made. And there you have it, a plate of chewy boba with a sweet, salty, slightly tangy fish sauce, combined with the crunchy fried shallots and mesmerizing scallion oil. Delicious. I hope you enjoyed this crazy creation. If you did, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and follow me on my social handles if you haven't already. Also, if you have any crazy ideas you'd like me to try, please leave a comment below. Thank you for grubbing with me, Guber, and I'll see you next time on Anything But Authentic.